Action Corrosion. Today we're here to talk about Rust Bucket and Action Gel products. And to help me do this is going to be my good friend Scott. Scott also happens to be the California rep for our area. So Scott, will you come in and join us real quick, buddy? Hi Scott,
hey,
good to
Brian.
see
How
you, man.
doing, bud?
I'm doing great. I'm pretty excited about what we're going to be doing here.
Absolutely, this is an exciting time. We've been looking forward to this. As you can see, there's some products down here that are just rusty as can be, right?
We're also going to be testing the gel product. Now the gel product we're probably going to use on, what are we going to use it on?
We have some rotors here that have been seasoned pretty well. They're, as you can see, their rust has done its work, its dirty work on there. We're going to see those things completely restored. I believe this is a frame to a truck or something that was cut off, and so we're going to go ahead and apply the gel to that. That's an exciting thing right there. That thing's going to look like brand new when we're finished with it. So yeah, this. Hey Brian, what do we got going here?
Hey Scott, how are you? Well, since we're talking today about the Action Gel, as great of a product as it is, there are a couple of warnings that people need to know about. Action Gel is a bit of a corrosive product, meaning it could do some harm to your skin, so you want to just make sure you take the proper precautions. And those precautions are wear gloves. I have my rubber lined gloves. Wear your eye protection, and always put something down so that when the product lands on a table or anything like that, you don't do any damage. It's not really going to cause a lot of damage, but you still want to take all the precautions possible. So what we're dealing with today is Action Gel, and we're going to coat a few different things. This is a brush-on product, and we have a guide for a Sawzall. We have different products. We got some brass. We have some just raw steel, and you can tell all this stuff has been sitting around out in the sun for a long time. We even have a little bit of aluminum. It's got some of that aluminum white corrosion rust that it gets on it. I know people think aluminum, they don't really think rust, but it does happen there too. So we're going to coat some of these products, and we're going to make sure that we give a nice thick coat. You need to be nice and frivolous with it. Don't be stingy. The key to this thing is the time that it's going to be under. Some products will take a little bit longer to react, but about 30 minutes is the time you want to put the product on. So what we're going to do is going to go ahead and put a nice film right here on this rusty piece of frame. This is a frame off of a full-size truck, and obviously you can tell it's had a rough life. It's been out working, and it's been out getting rusty, and we're going to go ahead and remove all this rust. You can see where there's been right here, it's been cut with a torch, and the torch and the oxidation from the torch create even more decay in the metal. So we're going to go ahead and coat this whole side right here of this guy, and don't be afraid to put it on there thick. One of the main reasons this product was designed the way it was is because you can put it on what we call a vertical surface, sort of like this, and you see how the product just stays on and it continues to work. There's a lot of other products out there that are more of a liquid, and they just kind of run right off and they don't work. They won't do the work that they're supposed to do. So we're going to go ahead and make sure, get it nice and thick, get it put on there. We're going to let this guy sit right here. Let's do a couple other guys. Let's take care of this guide. Whoa, got a little too much there, but that's okay. So this guide, look at that. You can actually see it working already. It's already taking all that rust off. Look at the change in color, how it's reacting with the rust. So let's go ahead and do a couple of more things. Let's go ahead and let these guys sit. We're going to let everything sit for about 30 minutes. I think we got a nice good coat on everything. We just put a little thicker coat on here. It's probably too thick. And we're going to walk away from this for 30 minutes and come back and rinse the product off. Alrighty, so we are done testing about between 30 and 45 minutes of the product being put on the items that we've been trying to de-rust. And so here are the results. We have a piece of frame rail that we put some tape on there, and what you can see is left over now is just paint, because the Action Gel will not remove the paint. But it did remove every bit of rust. You can actually see where this was cut, how it left very clean metal. So now this metal can be treated with paint, with any other kind of surface protector. We like to use the Action Clear product either in aerosol or in brush-on. This can also be applied with an HVOP gun. So let me show you the next product, or the next item that we restored is a brake rotor, and this brake rotor was also treated with Action Corrosion Gel. You can see the clear mark. This is approximately 2 years of rust damage on the product, and this is barely 25 minutes of being just coated on the product. The next product we did is we took a piece of steel, and here's your steel before, and here it is after. Now you can obviously not remove some of the damage caused to the steel. You can scrape some of this stuff off, but the idea is that we've gotten down to the bare metal and we've treated this. This effectively has stopped the rust, and once again, if you want to keep it from rusting any further, you just apply some clear coat to it and that'll be taken care of. And last two pieces we're going to show you are the guard for the Sawzall that we started with earlier, which was completely corroded and damaged. Look how nice it's removed all that rust off of there. Obviously, there is some pitting damage from the original corrosion. There's nothing we can do about that pitting. Now we can come through with this and take a little wire brush or a grinder, maybe some sandpaper, and clean that up. But a quick coat of paint and maybe a quick little clear coat, that'll take care of that, and it'll be protected forever after that. And last piece was this. It's a piece of copper that had obviously a lot of corrosion on it. And here's his little brother after we applied the Action Gel to it. So with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off and talk about Action Corrosion some more. We'll have other products we'll be testing. We'll see you later.